Hey, I just wanted to get on here really quickly. I'm about to get off work, but just briefly, I have a story time that I think would be helpful to those watching. It was definitely a helpful moment for me. So boom, every day that I go to the office, there is a particular door that I go through, right? And so about a week ago now, I was going up the stairs like normal, and I'm about to go in, and I see this green looking creature by the door. And in my mind, I'm like, well, that's definitely a creature because it was moving, honey. Okay. It was moving in full volume. Okay. And it wasn't like a regular, like, bug. Like, it was bright neon green. Like, and I was just like, something straight out the Amazon. I didn't know what it was. So, what do? As someone who hates creatures, hates bugs, I don't do them. I go and change my whole route. Okay. Whole route. Like, I'm not going to that door. I already know what's by that door. I'm going a different. Yeah, so we're going a whole nother way at this point, right? So a few days go by, and I'm thinking, okay, this thing is still there. Still there. But every time I get close, I see it move. So I'm like, okay, this thing is like G, because I don't know how it's been surviving here all these days. And it's still in the same spot, but it's still moving. So there's still life. Clearly. So I'm quite impressed, by day 2, day 3, day 4. And so, at some point, and I want to say that point was actually yesterday. So I got tired. I'm like, okay, Rayla, you have literally changed your whole route to go into this office. Look closer at the thing and see what it is. Tell me why it was like this bright green neon like feather that was stuck to the ground, but because of the draft in the hallway, it was continuously moving. Or when someone opened the door, like, it was a continual. And I just chuckled to myself because it was like the Lord in that moment was like, see what fear does? Because of what you thought this was, you literally changed the whole trajectory of your journey. Yes, it's not that deep in the sense of it was a journey, but it was literally my A, B, and C of my day. Like, I would adjust how I went into a very familiar situation every day because of the thought of what that could be. Never stopping to investigate, never stopping to see the validity of the fear. But I just knew, okay, I don't do bugs. That looks like a bug, so I'm going to stay away from it. It makes you question, it makes you wonder how many things, how many doors do we avoid out of the simple ideal that there's something attached to it that triggers a fear. And it really made me have to and again, it was a funny situation, but really when you look at the depths of it made me want to be in more of a posture to always check my fears. And not, when I say check, I don't mean like see if they're there. No, like put them under subjection. Like, no. We're not, Rayla. I get maybe some past things, some past traumas, some past things that you've been through could have built that fear, but we can't let that control the steps that you take, because your steps are ordered, right? But you can either take the steps that are ordered for you by God, or you can go on your own trajectory, right? Based on how you feel, based on your fears, based on what you think something is going to turn out to be, and totally miss it altogether. And it brings scriptures like Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. It makes them make sense. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not into your own understanding. My own understanding kept me from that door. My own perception and understanding of the situation is what kept me and made me change my pathway, right? But it says, lean not to your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will direct your path. That very small situation made me want to live a life where I don't operate and I'm not driven by fear, because it skews too much greatness. Like, you don't know what it could be skewing your view from, but if you're driven by it, you'll never find out. Love you guys.